it's Bree Simulated here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we are going ahead and playing The Sims 4 Get Famous Part 19. So as you can see, the kids over here have had a splendid makeover. And how did you get out of your house? You're meant to be locked in there, my dude. Get in there. He somehow keeps on getting out. Let's go ahead and unlock. Locked door for everyone. So you should be locked in there. Stay in there. Go to sleep or something. Michaela is just chilling. Her house is looking, you know, kinda iffy. She's just gone ahead and taken down her Christmas decorations. And we're about to go ahead and potty train our little boy Noah over here. Oh no, I think he might have used his diaper. Maybe a little bit. Okay. We're going to go ahead and make him use the potty, and she is going to go ahead and use it next, little Chloe. Everyone needs to use the potty and whatnot. Come on, let's go. I also went ahead and, as you can see, dyed Lakeisha's hair blonde, and she also maybe grew her hair out a little bit, got some extensions, you know, all that good stuff. She's just gone ahead and done whatever she wanted. Hey... Okay, we've already read that one before. So we're going to go ahead and potty train our little boy and girl. He's about to get up to the point where he can use the potty chair on his own. She needs to use a potty and have a bath and go to sleep. Taking care of these kids sure is tiring, but I don't know if I showed you guys this. We got this new like backyard situation now that Michaela like shut us off over here. We have gone ahead and done all this. I think she might even get like a umbrella or something here so she can't see us even more. But Princeton is over here. Who's he getting a call from? Oh, I think I missed it. Maybe he should wake up and call his kid. Maybe he'll go ahead and send a text to Aiden and call his daughter Nikki. Oh, we reached parenting level 6. We sure are getting up there. It's much easier to get your parenting up when you've had more than one kid. Have you pooped yourself? No, not yet. Okay, good. Okay, are you done, my boy? Seriously, you're taking forever. I literally just fed them. They just finished eating, and by the time he is done his potty training, he needs to eat again. Okay, you really are starting to need to go to the toilet. Come over here and then come over here. In this part, she has an audition tomorrow. Today is New Year's Eve. I'm not sure if we're really going to do anything much because at the moment, Michaela is really mad at us. I think she is going to head on out somewhere probably. He just got off the phone with his daughter. I mean, it must have went okay. They're friends still. Maybe he should go ahead and send a sad text to his wife. Just like, I really miss you. I miss being with the kids. Let's go ahead and potty train Chloe. Does she still need to go to the potty? Yes, she does. She might not like this because she is very tired. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and take care of our kids. Maybe we'll just spend it in, you sound down, come over and I'll cheer you up. I don't think Annika means that. I think maybe she says like, yeah, you can come over and see the kids. I don't think she means I'll cheer you up. She just means I'll let you come around. You can see the kids. You can visit them for like New Year's Eve if you want. Maybe he will theoretically go ahead and head on over there. Maybe she's having like a party at her house. So she's going to invite him there because maybe not everyone knows that they're divorced. I don't know. We're not going to go there right now, of course. He's going to go ahead and maybe cook something up in the microwave, have a microwave dinner because, you know, he's living that life. Maybe we'll go ahead over here with Michaela and go ahead and call up Annika, ask her, you know, is your New Year's Eve party still on? And maybe Michaela and Princeton will head to the New Year's Eve party and we'll see what goes on there. But I think Lakeisha's definitely just going to stay here because she... Oh, Judd's came around. That's cute. I was going to say maybe we could invite Judd or someone like that over. Let's go ahead and unlock our door. And where has Judd gone? He might go to Michaela's house, technically. Let's go ahead and discuss the neighborhood changes. Discuss how great it is now that these houses are built. If our daughter could hurry up and go to the potty, that would be great. And then she needs to pretty much just go to sleep. I'll just send her to bed. And then... she needs a bath as well, but yeah, I'm just going to send the kids down for some naps. If she could ever hurry up, oh my goodness. We want to talk to Judd before he actually leaves. Judd knows that we were pregnant, like we went over there and announced it. Maybe we should go ahead and share a secret and go ahead and show him some photos. Like, yeah, by the way, like, I gave birth. I had twins. We're going to have a deep conversation about it. And then maybe, she has a great reputation. Did they go up or down? And then we'll go ahead and, can we share photos with him? Discuss work. Okay, I think our reputation just went up. Great reputation. Everyone loves attending social events that Lakeisha hosts, so it'd be easy to achieve gold level rewards during one. In addition, she'll receive phone calls with exciting opportunities, such as attending charity benefit parties, job offers to join new careers with immediate promotion up the ranks, and many more. Should Lakeisha be interested in dating, a great reputation can help with that as well. Romantic introductions now have a chance of starting a relationship off with heightened romance. Wow, okay, we just became good friends with Judd. I mean, we haven't really hung out in a while, and I wonder where Dakota is. Why didn't she come over? We're going to pretend that Michaela and Princeton have head on out to, you know, to go ahead and go to Annika's party. Maybe Princeton's, you know, pretending that he is still together. Okay, so we're over here just watching the New Year's Eve TV with Judd. Maybe we can go ahead and just see if him and Dakota are still together. Let's just, you know, for no real reason, just ask him if he is single. Because him and Dakota were in a relationship, so I wonder if maybe that relationship has come to an end. Let's just go ahead and put our babies to sleep. I'm going to say, kids, it's 10 o'clock, you need to go to bed now. And once they're done eating, they're all going to go ahead and go to sleep. He didn't even eat his? Oh my goodness. He'll have to eat in the morning. But right now, we're going to go ahead and ask him if he is single, send our kids to bed, and just say, Judd, are you and Dakota still together? Like, where is she tonight? So we're just asking him, are you single? And he's like, yeah, I actually am. Ooh, he is single. Lakeisha's like, oh, damn, I just got to go to the toilet real quick. I just need to freshen up, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, so we've gone ahead and come back out from the toilet, and we are about to go ahead and watch the countdown to midnight, which is pretty exciting with Judd. This is great just to spend some time with an old friend. You know, we've separated ways from Michaela. She is currently at Annika's party, and Princeton was going to drop around to Annika's party to try and put up a front for Annika's friends, like their mutual friends and whatnot. But he decided to stay back here and just hang out in his trailer. He made up that he was sick, and everyone thinks he is upstairs at him and Annika's house just having a nap because he's not feeling well. But we know the truth. We know he's here, and we know that they are fully divorced. And yeah, Annika offered you can come around and we can make believe for everyone if you want, but she doesn't want him there forever. I think his life is just really... Princeton's life is just really, you know, up in the air right now, and this looks like a good little friendship here. Judd and Lakeisha have always been great friends. Her and Dakota have always been friends as well, which kind of probably makes things a bit awkward that Dakota and Judd aren't together anymore. Their house does have 3 bedrooms, so they're probably not sleeping in the same room anymore now that they've separated. But yeah, I wonder why they broke up. Judd sort of won't talk about it at the moment. So we're just going to respect that and celebrate New Year's Eve together. Yay, you guys. Happy New Year. And they're going to go ahead and have a quick little hug. So we're just going to go ahead and make some drinks for everyone here. Let's go ahead and make something a little bit expensive. We have a lot of money right now, which is mainly because Princeton low-key moved in and brought his money with him. So we're going to go ahead and pour some drinks. Okay guys, Lakeisha is going to go ahead and set a resolution. Now I think that she is probably going to want to go ahead and do most of these things. She wants to complete her aspiration, she wants to get promoted, she wants to raise her skills, and I think that maybe she might be interested in finding a significant other this year. I think that with Princeton in a really confusing spot, maybe she wants to go ahead and settle down. But I think also that she is the type of person who just wants to be her own person. She doesn't want a significant other to control her. So I think at this point in time, we're just going to go ahead and say that her biggest goal is to get promoted. So we're going to go ahead and set a goal to do that. Okay, so these guys are over here. They are getting a little bit flirty. They're sharing their resolutions with each other, talking and just having a deep and meaningful conversation. They are feeling a little bit juiced when little Noah comes out. We are just going to go ahead and read little Noah to sleep. We're just explaining to Judd, it's okay, he just had a little nightmare. He'll be okay. We're just going to go read him to bed. I'll be back in just a minute and we can resume this. Okay, Judd? So Lakeisha comes back out once he is asleep and thanks Judd for sticking around while she had to deal with that for a moment. So they have gone ahead and sat down on the couch. Lakeisha's having another drink. Judd's already polished off his. So she's just going to go ahead and joke around with him a little bit about her life, how it sort of is, you know, going down the drain. She has a baby daddy that she doesn't really know what's going on, and she's going to sort of tell him about all the drama. They're going to have a really deep conversation. She's going to tell him what's going on, how his wife found out and all this, and maybe that'll lead Judd to reveal a little bit about what went on between him and Dakota. So Judd explains that Dakota was just yapping all the time, and he admitted that he just simply didn't feel comfortable there anymore. So Lakeisha went ahead and asked him if he would like to stay here for the night. Lakeisha isn't sure if it was the juice or the New Year's Eve spirit, but her and Judd were just really hitting it off, and she was beginning to think about what would have happened if she was kissing Judd that night instead of having a one-night stand with Princeton. Before they knew it, they were both in Lakeisha's bedroom and they were about to woohoo. They both knew they were going to be too juiced to remember this in the morning, but they didn't care. The next morning, as the sun was rising over Desol Valley, Judd woke up before Lakeisha. He saw that he was in her room next to her and that he was simply just wearing a robe of hers, and he began to wonder what exactly went down last night. Okay guys, it is the next morning. Judd went ahead and headed on home. Once Lakeisha woke up, he had to go and, you know, but we do have a gig today, an audition, sorry, at 7 p.m. So we'll head on over to the award ceremony, see if we can win an award in like the hour that we're there. So Lakeisha's just going to go ahead and spend some time with her kids today. They're just going to play in their bedroom and just hang out. She's going to go ahead and upload that video. So let's go do that real quick. In fact, I think Michaela has the drone which has the footage on it. So maybe Michaela messaged her and was like, I left the drone on the porch. It's got your footage on it. Get it off. So we're going to go ahead and put that in our inventory real quick while our kids are just playing. What's wrong? Why are you crying? Tired of playing with the blocks? Okay. We'll play with the butterfly instead. And why don't you come and play with the blocks then? Okay, they're going to play in there. Princeton's eating. Michaela's watching TV and crying. And we went ahead and collected the drone. And from here, we can go ahead and see Michaela in there. Maybe we're thinking, should we go in and thank her? But Michaela looks pretty mad. So we're just going to leave her be. We don't want to upset her any further. Okay, so we've headed on over here with like a bunch of our friends. We've got Dakota. We've got Michaela, who is not really happy about being here. But, you know, we've got Ali from our acting career, and we've got Huda, who is like our favorite director. So let's go ahead and she has a bad relationship with Ali. Oh, that's okay. Let's just go ahead and express how much we admire her and flatter her and just try and be like really nice to her, because I think we would feel kind of badly about the fact that we slept with her ex-boyfriend. Like, gesture wildly? What does that mean? We're gonna gesture wildly at the paparazzi. Oh my goodness, they're gonna think we're crazy. Okay. Alright. Are Michaela and I still friends? Yeah, we're still pretty good friends. We're just in like an awkward space right now. Okay, I don't think we're gonna win an award this time because we just don't have enough time before we have to go to our audition. So we're gonna go ahead and say we just didn't get nominated for anything, which I don't think we actually did. So we're gonna go ahead and head on to our audition and try to get an award next week. Okay guys, Lakeisha is still at her audition, but dryer isn't working. So he is like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with my wet washing? Judd realizes that there is a washing line in the yard next door, so he decides to go ahead and borrow the line, and he promises he'll take it off before they get home and he'll make sure it dries. But it is raining outside, so I don't think the washing's actually going to dry in time. That is when Princeton realizes there is some kids playing in the ball pit. Princeton peers inside the back door to see if anyone is home, but he realizes no one is, but the door is unlocked. It is raining and beginning to thunder, and he realizes that the toddlers probably shouldn't be outside, so he goes ahead and picks up the boy, and that's when he realizes this kid looks a lot like me. Princeton goes ahead and changes the kids into pajamas, make sure they're nice and warm and not wet anymore, and then he goes ahead and reads them to sleep. It's very late at night, it's like 10 p.m, and he goes ahead and takes care of the kids because no one is home. whoever their mother or father or caregiver is, they're simply not here. So he goes ahead and reads them both to sleep. They both get into their pajamas, lay down in bed, and Princeton goes ahead and reads them a lovely story. Lakeisha came home and she unfortunately did not get the role, which is really weird because she had the skills required. We'll just go ahead and audition for Detective Law again, I guess. Once Princeton gets both of the kids to sleep, he realizes that he recognizes the woman in the photos on the wall. Lakeisha comes home from her failed audition and goes ahead, sits down, and pulls out her phone to apply for another acting audition. So we're going to go ahead and sign Lakeisha up to go ahead and do this one, ZBB Apocalypse Rising. Gritty and Silent Star needed to play a brave anti-hero in a post-apocalyptic thriller. It started with just a few small bugs. They grew and multiplied. Soon they gobbled up the resources and spread across the world. Before they knew what happened, the nations of the world were swarmed and infrastructure crumbled. Now small bands of heroes fight to rebuild society while combating those looking to revel in the chaos. So she's going to go ahead and sign up for that. I think this will be the last gig we do with Everyday Heroes. So right now Judd is about to leave. He recognizes the girl and he realizes, holy smokes, I better, escape out the back door because I think I just heard someone come into the front door. Lakeisha needs to go pee, so she's going to go ahead and do that. And she has just caught him in her house. So she has just stumbled across him. She really needs to pee, and she sees this man standing in her hallway that she sort of recognizes but doesn't know who he is. And then she goes ahead to chew him out and yell at him when she realizes who he is. She realizes it's the guy that she had the one-night stand with and consequently the guy who is the father of her children. She yells at him for being in her house. How did you get in here? What are you doing? He says, you left our children outside in the rain and they were outside playing in the ball pit when it was storming. Did you want them to get a cold? Oh my goodness, I can't believe I had a child with you. I can't believe you're so stupid. You leave our kids home alone while you go to your acting auditions. Who are you? Who do you think you are? Lakeisha is fuming. She can't believe that he would just break into her house like that, but she definitely is conflicted and confused, and she can see where he is coming from. So Lakeisha walks in the room after calming herself down a little bit, and they have a really deep conversation about everything that went down. He goes ahead and asks her what she does for a living, and she tells him all about her acting and her media production and all that. He makes a joke about how they had a one-night stand, and it is just like textbook classic fictional relationship, and he goes ahead and gives her a hug to calm her down and really just apologize to her. Princeton goes ahead and offers to give her a back massage to make her feel more relaxed and comfortable, and Lakeisha finally begins to try and calm down. She expresses one more time that she's really mad at him for everything he's done and that she can't possibly see his side of this story. He explains that he understands completely, and he also tells her that he is living in the trailer next door because his wife divorced him. Then Lakeisha goes ahead and says about how Annika is her best friend Michaela's best friend, and this has created a lot of awkwardness between them. She's really just frustrated at Annika at this stage for leaving him out on the street, and that is when Noah comes in because he heard them arguing. And when Lakeisha looks at the two of them together, she just really sees a family man, and she sees a man who made a big mistake, and she sees the father of her children. Princeton offers to go ahead and put Noah back to bed while Lakeisha goes ahead and changes into her pajamas and takes off her makeup. Princeton goes ahead and asks Lakeisha if she is in any kind of committed relationship. This question's obviously difficult for Lakeisha to answer because she did just go ahead and sleep with Judd the other night. One thing leads to another, and Princeton and Lakeisha end up tangled together in bed, just like her and Judd had been the night before. Lakeisha was more confused than ever, but all that she knew was that this felt so right. Okay, you guys, so Michaela has decided to go ahead and move on out, and she is going to go ahead and live with Dakota. She's just got Annika helping her move a few last things. They were just taking a rest after moving the heavy couch out to the curbside. These are all for collections. People are going to come and take these for free. They're just going ahead to finish up packing up some of the kitchen, I guess. As Michaela and Annika head on into the backyard to go ahead and say goodbye to Lakeisha, they realize that Princeton is there. This makes things extremely awkward because Princeton is over here spending time with his new family, I guess, spending time with his little kids, and then he spots Annika. Michaela goes ahead and says good riddance to Lakeisha. Who the heck is this guy? And Lakeisha gives Michaela a little bit of a taste of her own medicine, telling her that she can go ahead and leave, she doesn't have to stay here anymore, and that Lakeisha is just sick of her judging her every life choice. Princeton goes ahead and calmly tries to explain to Annika what is going on here, and Annika is honestly okay with it to an extent. I mean, she understands what happened, it was a long time ago, and her and Princeton are already separated. Princeton and Annika are already separated, so he goes ahead and says a final goodbye to her. She leaves to go ahead and help Michaela finish up moving, and Princeton is left feeling pretty good. He's got some closure, and Annika has too. Everything's been explained and sorted out, and now Annika can go ahead and move on with her life, and Princeton can go ahead and try and figure out his. Lakeisha goes ahead and thanks Princeton for trying to keep things calm between him and Annika, especially in front of the kids. It really means a lot to her, and she apologizes to him for not keeping things calm between her and Michaela, and he thinks it's totally fine. There's no need to apologize. Michaela started off being aggressive and rude, and Michaela's just defensive because she felt that Annika would have been as well. But Annika's obviously a lot more mature, and her and Princeton have already been separated for a while now, and Princeton's been moved out. Annika started to move on with her life. She got custody of the kids, and Princeton got nothing. He got kicked out. He's technically homeless. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't get to see his kids anymore. But yeah, things are pretty good now. I mean, everyone's got some closure. Everyone's all good. The only person who is confused or conflicted about anything is Lakeisha, about her relationship with Judd. And I don't really even know what's going to happen. Are her and Princeton going to get together? Are her and Judd going to get together? Is Princeton just going to live here and they'll sort of have like a romantic interest thing but never really go any further than that? Who knows? But Princeton is really good with the kids. I mean, he's had kids before, so it makes sense, but the kids really love being around him and just hanging out here. They love playing in the backyard with him, and I think the kids are young enough to have not known that Princeton wasn't around for the first couple of years of their life. They wouldn't really remember that. So if we went ahead and went from this point onwards with Princeton just being their dad and Lakeisha and him being in a relationship, they would have a pretty normal quote-unquote life, and they could go ahead and get married, be together, and it would make sense in the eyes of the paparazzi and the media. She could just go ahead and say that she wanted to keep her personal life, such as her relationship and her children, private, and it would never be seen as a one-night stand hookup, and she would probably never have to reveal that Princeton cheated on his wife and got divorced and all that, but who knows, maybe Michaela will spread that to the media and leak out our secrets at some point if she ever gets really mad at us. Who knows, maybe we shouldn't be making enemies with Michaela just yet. But right now Lakeisha's just going on a run, improving her fitness skills so that she can go ahead and pass this audition on Tuesday, hopefully. But I think this is where we're going to go ahead and leave this part. Until next time, I hope you have a very snazzy day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!